Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we are going to be reacting to TikToks that only British people will understand. Let me know how many of these you relate to. Me in a house fire because I don't want to give anyone the ick by running outside. Bit warm. That is so British. Why is that literally so British? British people would rather die, would rather burn to death than give someone the ick. No, I'm not giving someone the ick. I'll burn. It's fine. All right, I'll get over it, hopefully. Anything's better than giving someone the ick. You know, I can't ever get over that. That's one thing, guys. I love that he's just staring down the camera as well. As if, like, the girl he fancies he's just watching. That is hilarious. What would you do, though, right? The person that you fancy is staring at you while your house is burning down. You can't sprint out. You can't scream, right? That's you and them finished. No chance of rekindling that. I'm going down with this ship.
Oh God, is that a lamppost? If I don't get it in the next 3 seconds, my parents are gonna die. 1, 2, 3, yes.
Oh, he got it. He got it. His parents live another day. Fantastic. Well done, Charlesy. I get this all the time, right? But I get it with, like, everything. Like, I don't know if I've got, like, some sort of issue or I've just got the tism. But, like, I have to, you know, if I switch the light on, I have to do it 4 times. You know, like, I switch it on, off, on, off. Like, it has to be an even number. Oh, my God. If I do something on an odd number, God, I'm burning the house down with me in it. Right? Still not giving anyone the ick. I just have to. Like, it's weird. Like, if I do a drink of this, right, I've got to drink it 4 times. If I drink it 6 times, I can't do that because that's the devil number. Right, you can't do it 6 times, Christ. Jesus, am I trying to, like, raise hell? Just got out of a house fire, I don't want any more. I used to do this as a kid, right, in school. Like, I've never told anyone this. But, like, I used to pray every day that, like, me family would be safe, me friends would be safe. And I would have to do it twice a day. Because if I did it once, then that's, like, I'm basically wishing they all die. I've got to do it twice. I can't pray on an odd number. I feel like I've got an issue. I need to have therapy.
Him.
No, I hate my humour's so terrible because that is absolutely hilarious to me. Like, it's the fact, once he drives off, he knows what he's done there. Like, that's gonna be so awkward on the bus. Like, imagine you tap someone and then, like, the look and the person doesn't even want them. Like, how do you sort that out with the, oh my God. I don't know why I'd just get off at the next stop. Like, even if I had, like, half an hour left on my bus, I'm just getting off and waiting for the next one. I genuinely can't deal with that. Also, the amount of times I tapped him, I'd have to tap him on an even number. Imagine if I tapped him 3 times and then I was in an argument with him. I'd have to be like, look, mate, I know, like, we're kind of having a little bit of a back and forth here, but I just, there we go, right there. I'm on 4 now, I can relax. I genuinely would have to, like, that would be the most alarming thing in that situation for me.
The stupid little you better not do that again. Lucky I've had a good day today, otherwise I'd cave his head in. Dickhead.
Who's he looking at like that? Does he not know who I am? I won the block. Yeah, I definitely scared him though.
Why does he speak like he lives under a bridge? You know, like, he speaks like a troll. This is so true though. Like, I used to do this all the time as a kid when I was dressed in me, like, North Face gear. It's like a 12-year-old kid. I see another 12-year-old. I'm like, what, you looking like? You keep walking. I genuinely would think I was, like, so hard. The worst is, like, you know, when you were younger and you would see, like, someone your age of, like, the gender you fancy at the airport. Oh, why was that so awkward? It was like, you know, if you saw, like, another person your age at the airport, you were like, oh my God, the tension here is ridiculous. Like, am I a freak for thinking that? Come on, you've thought that, right? You're sitting across, right? You're with your family, they're with the family. You're like, oh my God, what is this connection right now? Why? I don't even know this person, but they're they're looking? They're not looking at me. They're trying to play hard to get. Should I play hard to get? No, sure. But then how are we gonna, yeah. Like, I would genuinely, like, overthink that so much. Or if I was on the plane with someone, I'd be like, you should keep looking back at me, not knowing that the trolley's coming, right? No, it's not the trolley. She doesn't want snacks. This is the only snack she wants. That is a thing. Don't tell me that's, I need to know that's a thing. Or was I just a freak? Well, my hormones just mental when I was, like, 13.
I can't believe that. They went on a 5k run. That is insane. Wow, look at the pattern they ran in. Amazing. Well done. I'm going to swipe up.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is the humour I wanted. This British humour. Bloody fantastic it is. I'm like that, right? I'll put, like, do you know if I'm, like, in me feels? I'll put, like, a Mac Miller song on my story, right? And the way I want people to react to that is like, oh my god, he's like really in touch with his emotions. Wow, a boy with emotions. He's fantastic. I used to do that as a kid though, right? If everyone does that as a kid, like you put like a sad song on your Snapchat story when you're in school, you want people to reply. You might say, don't message us. You want people to message you. Why do we do this as well? Like I think about this all the time. Like, you know, when people put food on their Instagram story, why are you doing that? Like, sometimes I do it and I'll take the photo. I'm like, why am I even posting this? What am I doing here? Showing people that I'm eating? This is hardly impressive. Everybody's got to eat. And but if it's like a good meal, am I gloating about what I'm eating? Like, why do we post that? I have no idea at all. Like, sometimes I see people's Sunday dinner and I just look at it. I'm like, oh, it looks all right. And then I scroll past. It's like, why am I looking at this? It's so weird when you think about it, like the concept of posting for other people.
Brilliant song choice. Yeah, I've never heard that song before, ever. Who is it, Billie Eilish? Underground, that. Yeah, she probably thought long and hard about that song choice. Probably spent days thinking about that.
See, this
Good on her, I'm going to like...
See, this is what I want to be like, though. Like, every Instagram story, sometimes I do that, especially with my mates. I'm always liking their Instagram stories, even if it's tragic, right? Or even if it's, you know, a little bit boring, right? They're like, oh, just pop to the shop for a Coke. I'm like that. You get your Coke, sir. I want to like big them up. I want to do that with everyone I follow. I just want to go. I might just start like fire emojis to every story. Sunday dinner, fire emoji. 5k run, fire emoji. Becky Hill song, not a fan, fire emoji.
Sick picture of that random singer. Wow, I've never seen that picture before. Oh, Sunday roast. Banging that, look. Look at that underdone potato and a raw carrot. Gosh, cheers, Nan. Bloody well, cheers, Nan. That looks amazingly. Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, do you ever look at people's Sunday dinner and you go, like, they're like, oh, needed this. And you look at it and you go, Christ, what, death? Jesus. Wouldn't touch that with a barge pole, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's your dad's birthday. I've no idea who you are, but happy birthday to your dad. Because I knew that was coming. I really did. A pint at a random pub that I don't know. Sick. That's what I would rather be doing in my life. Wish I was there with you. No, I won't comment that. No, they probably already know.
That is the classic one. That's the classic large one. It's a picture of like a Madri just, oh, perfect day for this. It's like, what? Okay, why are you telling us though? I don't care about your pint. I'm being a little bit judgy here, aren't I? Just don't care. Like someone put a picture of their cocktail or a pint. I'm like, I don't care, mate. But I follow you, so I have to care. Actually, you know what? Okay, fire emoji.
Hey, what?
Bro just punched a seagull. Who punches a seagull? That's like a story you hear down the pub. This guy 20 years ago, oh yeah, seen that bird out there? I've punched one of those. Right, straight in the beak. Never again did one ever come for us, must have told its mates. That one's hard as leave him alone. Let him lick his ice cream in peace. There's no hesitation here. Look, he eyes it down. The fact he just gives it like a poof. It's just like straight in the schnoz. Can you imagine that seagull? Probably the first time it's been punched, right? Flies over, as it does. Oh, gives a bit of ice cream. Oh! I know, mate. Then you need for that. It's only saying hello. That seagull's got lasting trauma.
Things that are not illegal in the UK. Hi, I'm Ash, I'm an English teacher, and I talk about the
To have a haircut like this.
British culture and what it's like to live in Britain. And here are a few things that you might think are illegal, but are totally fine in the UK.
Okay,
Number 1, cannibalism. There are no
Yes! Let's go! Anybody want to go to the beach and start eating people? Surely that is illegal. I guess it's really kind of like... It's a little niche, right? I don't know any cannibals personally. I know it's a thing, but I don't know anyone that's into it.
Of course, you can't murder or coerce someone into being cannibalized. But eating a part of a human, that's totally fine. In fact, eating human flesh has been done in the UK before. One artist ate human tonsils on the street as part of a performative art piece.
You know, like, how can you call that a performative art piece? That's just being a bit of a knob. I think we said this in a previous video. I can't remember the topic. We were talking about things that were art, and I picked up the receipt. And I was like, yeah, anything's art. Like cannibalism, eating someone's tonsils is not art. That's just being a freak. We need to draw a line between art and just being a... Who looks at that and goes, wow, God, that man, he is the modern day Banksy.
Number 2, parking on the pavement. Yes, annoying as it is, it's not actually illegal in the UK, or at least outside of London. The highway code says that you should not really park on the pavement, but there's no specific law around it. However, in London...
Oh my god, I'm so passive aggressive with this because I walk my dog twice a day. Right, you know, if someone blocks the pavement where I'm walking with my dog, right, and like I can't get through, I'll purposely just squeeze through and I'll look at the house. I'll be like, don't worry, hey, I'll get through. It's fine, got enough space. Yeah, oh, just knocked your car window, have I? I don't moonwalk when I do it. Sometimes I do, depending how I'm feeling.
I hate myself, honestly, I'm better off dead. I'm just like my dad, I'm not right in the head. Nobody's perfect, man, we all make mistakes. But look, everything I touch breaks. Keep it bottled up, nobody hears me crying. Nobody knows how hard I'm trying. If I told you I was all good, I was lying.
Oh, it's not funny, that. It's not funny at all, that. God, he's really good. Right, we shouldn't laugh, guys. Stop laughing. I wasn't laughing at all. I just want to hear that first bit again. You can't start a song off like this. I'm sorry, but you need at least like a little bit of like just to chill into it. This straight away just attacks you in the neck.
I hate myself, honestly, I'm better off dead. I'm just like my dad, I'm not right in the head.
Oh, it's so sad. So sad. Right, stop laughing. It's not actually that funny. It's genuinely not that funny. What you're seeing here, guys, is this is actually the happiest man in Scotland. Happiest Scotland resident. Does he do bookings? My little one turns 4 next Saturday. No, it's not funny. This is genuinely not funny. Hope this is like an act. Because if this is not an act, I'm gonna feel terrible. You know what? It's actually kind of hard. And I hope this helped him get everything he needed off his chest. What he's going through is not to laugh at. The only reason I was laughing is it's a joke earlier that I heard that you wouldn't get it, you wouldn't understand it. You had to be there, and I just couldn't get that out of my head. You know, if you could say I'm not right in the head.
British phrases you can use to become more British every single day. Next time you're near an off-licence or corner shop, don't speak like this. Hello, good sir, owner of this establishment store. What array of wonderful items you have available.
Not gonna lie, if you speak like that in like a Londis, I feel like the boss man's just instantly gonna jab you in the neck until you're bleeding out.
Hey, yo, boss man. There is no compliment higher to a store owner than being called boss man. Not only will it make them like you, you may get a discount. Hey, yo, boss man, get me 2 vapes still. For you, sir, for you. Half price.
Oh my god, I wish I could be a fly on the wall in like a corner shop. If like an American watched this, you know, like imagine Americans like planned their trip to the UK and you know when you like watch videos on TikTok to get to know like, you know, the local culture. I hope somebody watched this and went like, this is what I need to do. It's like, hey, Chad, look at Jack Knightley. He said that when we go in the corner shop, we have to say boss man. That would be fantastic.
Saying that, to be fair, your head looks like an egg.
Oh, yeah, funny, good one. Yeah.
Don't take it to heart, he's only yoking. Oh, that cracked me up. Oh, good. That was excellent.
Oh, he's getting tortured.
Yeah, good one, Sam. That's almost what you did there was he scrambled it like he put it on scrambled egg on toast.
Oh, I know it's a skit, but it still doesn't take away the pain. It's so cringe. I feel like this is me. Have you ever been in that situation where your friends are like taking the out of someone and everyone's like building on each other's jokes and it's getting funnier and funnier, and then you like, you know, take the baton on, but you just pause and like you're kind of fighting for your life to survive with your joke, and you just keep on going and going, and you just see people kind of the energy drain from the group. It's one of the worst feelings. Sometimes I just don't chime in because I'm like, I just don't want to take the risk of being the one that ruins the fun.
Isaac, we gotta go home.
Mum, why is that person so fat and obese?
Isaac, you can't say that in public.
I'm sorry, Mum, sorry. Mum, look at that person limping over there. Is it because they have one leg?
Come on, Isaac, let's go.
Sorry, Mum. Limpy.
Isaac is so funny. This is genuinely kids though. My little brother, when I used to go around the house and like I was like, you know, like 16, I had acne, he'd be like, why is your face so spotty? I'd be like, oh my god, this is horrific, in front of the whole family. Then you've got the grandparents being like, actually your face is kind of spotty. Shut up, grandma.
Child, and it was super difficult to name him because we just had so many names we liked, and so I'm going to go through some of the names that didn't make the cut. So the first one I really liked was Hormonal Red Squirrel. Unfortunately, my husband didn't like that. He said it wouldn't go well with the surname, which is Smith, Hormonal Red Squirrel Smith, which I kind of get.
This is so funny because I see this all the time with like British influencers. Like, why do they call their kids something special? Like they call their kids like the quadratic formula. Like, you know, every morning in school for the register, how are you really gonna get them to answer to that name? I would just shorten it. Like, even when like I was called Cameron, I always felt embarrassed to be called Cameron, and I never knew why. Like, that's why I shortened my YouTube name to Cam. Like, when people call us Cameron, it just makes us like want to crawl into a ball and die. Which now I've realised, saying that, everyone in the comments is going to be saying, hello, Cameron.
He then came up with Jack, but I wasn't a fan. I'm a big fan of fruit, so I suggested Lemonmouth Flutter Quim. Again, he wasn't a fan. He said, what about Tom?
This is so true though. Like, do you know when we were younger, why were all of our mums calling us like Jack? Now everyone wants to be different, but I feel like back then everyone just had the same name. It's like, you know, when you go into the barbers, some barbers, and they just have like 8 haircuts and you just have to say which number. That's kind of what they used to do with just names. Like, everyone's kind of called the same around my age. There's very rarely people called like Peculiar Bomberson, which would be kind of a sick name.
We both have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I said, what about Trixie Enamel Puffin? He said no, which I was really upset about. Maybe the next kid will get that name. He said, what about Ben? I wasn't a fan. And in the end, we finally agreed on Gogbog River. So in a week's time, Gogbog River Smith is due.
Oh my god, that kid will be off school every single day, or just come in like the middle entrance on, like, you know, an afternoon. Anything to avoid that register. Is that not like the biggest green flag you've ever seen? This is so British. I feel like you can only see this video in Britain. Did you see him? The man's like a lollipop man. He's like, whoa, hold on. Right? Important cargo walking through. Duck and ducklands. And none of these are ugly.
This is if Viva La Vida by Coldplay was from the perspective of Paul Breach.
Why?
I used to rule TikTok, grab my neck and popped my crotch. Every day I used to go on live, green, green grass and blue, blue skies. Da, da, da.
Why is this kind of good?
I used to have so much fun. Look at feet pics and neglect my son. Now all I feel so sad. 42-year-old man still live with my dad.
Oh my god, this is brutal. This is more of a diss track from his perspective. I don't feel like he would write these lyrics himself. By the way, this is such a talent. I did not expect him to be that good on the keyboard. I thought you would just like kind of play the music. This is fantastic. Well done.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have...
Goff.
At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 2 o'clock...
Shut up. That is not him. Oh my god, what? Can you remember this video of this guy on the right where he's like, I'll have a fish and a rice cake? That's him now. Oh my, I actually did a video where I reacted to that meme. You should go watch it after this one. I think it's called like most iconic British TikToks. No way that's him. Bro really did feast on them rice cakes and fish. American YouTubers versus British YouTubers. Am I on here? I don't think I... Oh, I am on here. Am I getting? I love when I see these because I'm not even tagged in this. So, you know, when I see these ones, I'm like, I'm up there with some greats. Look at me up there. Look at me shining with my curly hair. This makes me feel really nice. Thanks for this, Rustini. It's very wholesome. Well, if you would like to watch some more videos from me and be even more wholesome, click right here. Because it's a brand new TikToks that British people will only understand video.
Kirkham, baby.